American German Bulldog Nation. Welcome to Eric Deters Local News. As always, we're sponsored by Deters Consulting, Parks Yoga. Check us out on all of our platforms. Lead story, Nick Sandmann. He lost his case. A panel of 3 federal judges in Cincinnati, 6th Circuit, affirmed a lower court's dismissal last year of defamation lawsuits filed against 5 national media outlets, including the Enquirer's Gannett Company. Sorry to hear about the Enquirer. Hate them. Hate them all, actually. This is a loss. It was a 2-1 decision. 2-1. So it was close. The case against New York Times, Rolling Stone, ABC, CBS, Gannett. Reported statements by Phillips that were objectively unverifiable, thus constitutionally protected opinions. So that's what went down in that case. All right, law and crime, intentional crash to kill. Scary stuff. Talk about a wicked little winch. This 19-year-old named Mackenzie Shrilla drove her car into a wall on purpose at 100 miles per hour, killing her boyfriend, Dominic Rosso, who she wanted to kill, and Davian Flanagan, a passenger. She has been found guilty. Incredible. Murder. She did it on purpose. This is a sad story. Tim Stone right there was showing that young boy the gun when it went off. That Stewart boy from Carroll County. So they obviously knew each other. Ugh. Hate it. Mixon's trial continues today. The prosecution is over. We'll see what the defense gets to do. Maybe there's enough for a motion for a directed verdict and he doesn't even have to testify. This is sad. Cincinnati and Dayton are source cities for drug distribution in our country and in the world, according to Ken Parker, United States Attorney, Southern District of Ohio. Millions of pounds of ketamine coming straight into Cincinnati, headed along to other countries, fentanyl, cocaine going to Dayton for distribution. It's unbelievable. Xylox, lean, a horse tranquilizer is also a problem. Fentanyl-laced drugs. Sad. All right, documents support John Andrews Jr. was the biggest marijuana dealer in Hamilton and supplied the drug to feuding gangs. What a nice setup. Business, right? All right, in local news, Bob Huggins has entered a diversion program as part of his drunken driving. Anthem and Bon Secours, Mercy, can't agree on reimbursement rates. It's affecting Medicare, Medicaid users. I used to represent this guy in an accident. Jockey Perry Oots. He's a good guy. 5th winningest North American jockey of all time. He's behind all the big ones. 7,397. 69 years old, and he keeps going. Jeff Pastor said he owes taxpayers. He owns all these people. He's getting ready to lose his house, yada, yada. You know what cracks me up about this? I mean, it really does. Isn't there somebody? I mean, this always blows me away. Isn't there somebody that cares enough about this guy that was in his world, his personal world, his political world, to throw him a lifeline? It sounds like to me like $100,000 would do it. Isn't that wild? It's a weird. By the way, the guy did wrong, but other than that, I liked him, and I think it's weird. I mean, I'm not close to him, but I mean, I would just think that's weird. There's no big Democrat that wants to help him out. Human nature is wild. All right, now, folks, we're going to cut this as a special clip. I can't believe I got this letter late. All right, Ben Doozy, pictured here. Mr. Ukrainian Bunny, all right? This guy wrote a letter May 24th, 2022 to the malpractice lawyer, carrier, for Katie Lawrence, his girlfriend. If you remember, he claimed over and over, he and Katie, over and over, that they weren't involved, okay? I mean, this guy is unbelievable. He writes a 14-page letter blaming Katie Lawrence for everything, and is obviously making a claim for legal malpractice against Katie Lawrence, who was his girlfriend and lover, which he denied that he details in here. This guy is willing to humiliate himself. You can't make this up. He actually makes it sound like she took advantage of him and literally almost raped him. I want to read this to you. This is hysterical. I was confused at first because I had COVID at the time, and it seemed like a pretty bad idea, perspective of her health. As the evening wore on, Miss Lawrence grew quite aggressive about it. I resisted at first, politely pointing out that it was a bad idea. But Miss Lawrence sat on top of me, and I was laying feebly on the couch, sick with COVID, and literally unbuttoned my pants and began to fondle my penis. I continued to protest, but she wouldn't stop. I protested politely for a little while before my manly urges took over me. We went upstairs to my bedroom and had sex. Hysterical. Benny boy. Have you ever seen Katie Lawrence? She's about this tall. Mother of 5. Took advantage of Ben. Just say no, Ben. No means no, Ben. Boone County schools are spending your money hand over fist. I got a couple gals that send me some information, and I'm being honest with you, I forgot the darn piece of paper, but it's on our list. I will just tell all you Boone Countyans I'm going to stay on it. Okay, in Kentucky, Daniel Cameron's been sued for employment discrimination by a female detective. Daniel Cameron says it's all BS. He said they did a full investigation. It was all unfounded. One issue got a reprimand. Kentucky is building the 15th fewest homes in the United States. Kentucky is ranked one of the worst places to have babies. Kentucky. All right, the law for defending yourself in Kentucky sounds like anywhere else. You can defend yourself. If you are under threat of bodily harm, you can defend yourself. By the way, you can use deadly force to defend yourself. You cannot use deadly force to defend property. Well, Governor Beshear checkmated old Cameron. He said, I'll give him even more. Largest pay increase for teachers and school personnel in the last 40 years, an 11% pay raise. When I ran for governor, everybody was saying 5%. At the time, Cameron was saying, or Beshear was saying 5%. You know what I said? I said, that's way too low. Way too low. On a $50,000, 5% would be $2,500. This would be $5,000. Mitch McConnell says he helped get $3.3 million to Governor Ernie Fletcher's nonprofit. How do you think Ernie Fletcher's being paid? I'll bet you he's paid by his nonprofit. So our tax dollars go to Mitch. Mitch gives them to Ernie. I swear the way the world works, man. It's unbelievable. In Ohio, it's going to be on the ballot for November, the legalization of recreational marijuana. We'll see what happens. Ohio State Rep Bob Young, Republican of Greene County, has pleaded not guilty to domestic violence. Not a good look. Oh, one other thing, Kentucky State Fair, if you get your vax at the Kentucky State Fair, you get to ride the rides for free. One other thing I want to share. This got a little closing comment. Inquirer today, can't make it up. Ohio case offers window into RICO. Ooh, they use it on Paul Householder. The Inquirer wants you to think that Paul Householder, all the money changing hands, all the bribing, is what Trump did. It's truly unbelievable. This paper sucks. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. You have a great one.